Welcome back, everybody. It's now 8:19. Thank you for staying with us on Austin News Today. You may have heard some noise in the studio earlier. Well, it's our in-studio bartenders. We do that from time to time in the morning on Saturdays. No, just kidding. Marcelo and Edward are here to talk to us about showing us how to make a margarita. Excellent. Thank you for being here. And all the ingredients are local ingredients, which, you know, Austinites love our local products. So I think it makes it even, you know, an even better product that you have local ingredients.
True. And what she didn't say earlier is that it was actually, the forecast is cloudy with a chance of tequila. So I hope y'all are ready to do some drinking.
Exactly. Well, let's get started.
Well, very cool. You know, I think one of the most important things about making a summer cocktail is definitely staying in season, whether it's summer or winter. Whenever you get an ingredient that's in season, it's going to be at its sweetest. It's really going to taste the best. And that's kind of what we're going to do with this margarita. We're going to maybe making a peach margarita.
Excellent. And if you need a list of ingredients, of course, you can go to our website. And if you want to know how to make it, it's also on our website at kxan.com. But right now, we're going to do it.
We are.
So talk about the local products.
This is our tequila that we actually just launched in Texas about a month ago. So it is just brand new. We're out at most of the local bars and most popular bars and restaurants in the city. It is 100% blue agave. It's called Tequila Ambhar, which is named after a mythological goddess who was killed by the other gods and then put on earth as the blue agave. And so that's where that comes from. It's, like I said, 100% blue agave. It's 5 times distilled, so it's extra smooth. You want a shot?
Oh, well, I'd love one, just not now.
And we're actually going to be making
a little bit too early for me.
We're actually making this margarita with the Anejo tequila, which is actually aged in oak bourbon barrel, so it's going to have a nice richness to it. We're also making a little bit of a change from the recipe. We actually grilled all of our ingredients, which also adds a nice smoky component to it.
So you just put it on the grill, face down, and how long do you grill it?
You know, probably just about 5 minutes. You just want to get the nice char mark on there, which will add to the smokiness of the drink. Yeah. And all we're really doing with that is just kind of making our own house-made margarita mix in case you don't want to buy a store-bought product. Awesome. One thing that's a good tip, too, is you can always use superfine sugar. Superfine sugar will actually dissolve in cold fluids, so it's good for making cocktails or just sweetening your iced tea.
Excellent. So what else do you have here? Well, besides the important ingredient.
Yeah, right. We're also using Texas Paula's orange as our orange liqueur to make the margarita, which is really nice. It's also a local product.
Now, when you come up with this type of recipe, how long does it take to perfect it?
It really depends. Sometimes you get really lucky and you just kind of nail it home on your first time. Sometimes you got to play with the acidity level and the sweetness level, which you can do at home too. You know, whenever you taste it, if it's not sweet enough, add more sugar.
Yeah, I mean, that's the great thing is that you can just alter it to fit your taste. A lot of people just use the clear or a platinum product to make margaritas, but it's really interesting to use the reposado or the añejo because it adds that oaky and sweetness of a little bourbon, a little flavor, a little bit more flavor. It becomes more interesting.
That's my favorite part. It's just shaking it up. Yeah, you do that really well, Marcelo. I know, exactly.
That's where most of the stains on the wall in my home come from.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here. Again, if you need the recipe and you want to know how to make it, go to our website, kxan.com. We have all the information you need right there. Thanks, guys, for being here today.
Thank you very much for having us.
I can't wait to taste the sip. If you're heading outside, you want to know what the weather feels like, guess who's guess who's standing by to tell you more about it? Rhonda Lee.
That would be me. I have a quick question for the margarita guys. Now, that tequila, is that stuff sold in the United States and Mexico? Because I found out recently that a lot of those tequilas aren't even sold in Mexico.
Actually, we are not in Mexico yet, but we will be next year. We are, and we do have a tasting today at Specs on Airport and Arbor Walk from 5 to 8. So please come on by and give it a try.
All right. Sounds like a good plan. All right. Weather-wise, though, we're looking